extremists are just regular, guys in their early 20s, and they decide to walk up the Euphrates River together to Ramadi, the closest town northwest of there, to avoid the siege. There's no real titles of these stories. The main character is writing them on a laptop that's slowly dying with the batteries being depleted, so that the titles are the battery life that's remaining on his laptop. So this one's called 94% battery power remaining. Last night I dreamt about a mutt whose tail never learned how to wag, and under a sun that gagged us with heat, the mutt sat stoned with his mouth belching cones of hot smoke. Sometimes that smoke shone orange, sometimes it had the texture of tortillas. People passed it in the street, never looking between its ears. No one ever pet the mutt. Men on bicycles swerved around it, cars pulled U-turns, buses sped by. It was part something, but mostly something else. Its nose was badly burnt. It jiggled like cooked fat. "91% battery power remaining." We left Fallujah as half of Fallujah was fleeing too. Everyone hefting canned goods, bananas, Pepsi, and prescriptions, and packed book bags with only enough room for one book. I brought my laptop. I brought a knife and a toothbrush. Khalil brought whatever he was wearing at the time. We had no choice. Our city would suffer for the men who were lynched. Their charred forms hung torn and naked from the bridge. Now black skies burn fire and water boils poisonous. Their boot heels collapse the necks of doorknobs. Men go and go missing. Now we go, follow the river. So I want to show you dedicated this reading when I first started reading. But I want to dedicate it to the woman that I collaborate with, Anini Al-Shajari. She fled Baghdad when she was 13 in 2003 with her family. And she had extended family in Fallujah where they thought it would be safer. So for a couple months they went to Fallujah from Baghdad, and it was safer for a little while, and then things got really fucked up. And they fled to Jordan for 2 years, and now she's in Cairo, where she actually just finished her degree as a dentist, and now she's trying to find an internship so she can make some money to support her family. But I've never met her before, and we've just kind of collaborated on these stories via like GChat and Facebook. Talked to her on the phone twice, and I always love dedicating my readings to her because she's not having an easy time. Because the air of spring ain't hard or ain't easy. 91% battery power remaining. It's dawn. Just to preface this, the two characters are Salim and Khalil. It's dawn. Khalil's tracksuit pants and t-shirt hang from a branch like the trees trying them off. The roots of the tree want to slip on his repulsive socks. It holds both of his Adidas up, sunshine blazing through one rubber sole. But Khalil doesn't care what the tree does to his off-brand sneakers. He swims. Every time we stop walking, he's in the river. Khalil was born with gills. Hovering over the crib, his father took engine oil and slicked Khalil's neck every night with mechanic hands until baby Khalil learned how to breathe human air. The gills slowly faded into flat skin. But Khalil never forgot the water. I want to join him. Half dressed, the tree watches in envy. Why did I let him tag along? It wasn't part of the plan. Days before I abandoned Fallujah, and I'm not sure why I'm remembering this. I'd always imagined someone walking behind me. Though I was supposed to be alone, out here, sandpaper skin stretched around my scalp, heat rash bone deep. Khalil's here though, stomping on my shadow's neck. And sand is everywhere, hot and crazy. It's like a whole stick of butter is melting between my ass cheeks. Alright, one last one. There's like short stories in this book, and I'm just reading like little vignettes, like one page. In Fallujah, there's like a marketplace that before we bombed the fuck out of it, it used to be this like really cool marketplace that was really packed. You can think of like the Avenue in Hamden, but you know, there's 8 houses stacked on top of one another, and everyone's selling really great produce and literature, and you know, pharmacists and professors live there. It's called the Jolan. I can't get thoughts of home out of my head. The Jolan hemorrhages with olives, oily bread, break patch, shoes shined with butter and ink, chicken pens with chickens thrashing ribald, and hovering silver trays like spaceships, tea kettles and tea glasses, and mortar bites backfiring, cabbage choking tailpipes, mountain dew drizzling through gutters, and children, dozens of shoeless children hitting dates. Their fingers look shit-stained, but it's just date juice. I smell it in my sleep. The market. Men milking sickles. The unemployed barber, general, welder, masseur. I'll have deleted all these entries before I have a chance to let them breathe. Thank you, guys.
Holy shit.